has not lost since and has looked like a different offensive team. The Tide win the toss, defer to the second in the fourth quarter against LSU and Ole Miss, but lost both games. And Jefferson to throw on first down. Here's Tesla out
to get off to a good start here on the road.
Running back Rocket Sanders not here today. Just continues to battle injury, so it's Dubinion getting the carry. Good second effort.
Tested. Alabama's front playing as good as anybody in college football.
Jefferson from the pocket with time, and it's dropped at the 40-yard line.
Stakes and expect to find a way to win, especially against a team like Alabama.
So Max Fletcher on to punt. Kool-Aid McKinstry is deep for the Crimson Tide. And not a good punt off the side of the foot, but it takes a huge Arkansas bounce inside the 20-yard line. It will roll down. Why his teammates are all in on Jalen Milroe.
And he feels that he's playing some of the best football since he's been here at Alabama.
So second down and 8, first pass play, pressure off the edge. Milroe steps up.
A couple of nice stops to start this drive.
Milroe on third down and 8 from the pocket, in trouble, on the move, and now just runs forward past. You saw Sam Pittman there, year 4 for him, consecutive bowl games, 9 wins 2 years ago. James Burnip on the punt. He was hurt last week, but is back out there. He's a terrific punter. Satania under it, fields it on the 31, and gets knocked down at the 35 yards in that game as well. Second offensive series for the Razorbacks, and Dubinion gets the carry here on first down. No running room. 8 rushing yards the last 2 games, 36 last week, lowest of the Pittman era. Jefferson, and that pass might have been concepts. Jefferson told us his mechanics are better this year, more of a student of the game. We'll see how he does here on third down. From the pocket, over the middle, it's caught for a first down. It's the tight end Ty Washington who Jefferson. Dallas Hunter off the edge, steps up, finds his target. They go back to the ground game in Dubinion. I said he wasn't on the 3. Has he made the most of it these last 2 weeks? On second down and 7. Boy, that almost hit the receiver in motion that a high ball throws. In fact, last week against the Rebels. Third and 7 for Jefferson. And it's going to be a quarterback run, but Jefferson, even at 247, including, as we just mentioned, the 56-yarder a week ago. This will be a 55-yard attempt to try to get Arkansas on the board first. It has plenty of leg, and it is money. Wow. Just 2 unbeaten teams in conference play in the SEC. Georgia 3-0, Bama 3-0, touchback, and we say hi to Matt Berry in the studio. And potentially in Athens this morning. Milroe to throw on first down, has to step away from pressure again, throwing on the run, and it's dropped by Joe. Have been a problem for this offense this season. Gonna hand it off here and keep it actually. Milroe flagged down. Milroe able to.
Illegal formation, offense.
Yep. Game that they lost here, week 2. Second and 15. Give to McClellan with room. Up to the 30, stiff arming, and a first down. Jace got to find a way to get going. Want to try to really, or a downhill running team, to try to get to those edges. And a nice job there by Jace McClellan. Here's McClellan again, positive yardage out to about the 43 for 5 more yards. Inconsistency with their fundamentals has led to some real struggles running the ball. Milroe hit and sacked. Milroe, 22nd time he's been sacked. 27 sacks total given up by Alabama this year. Third down and 10. Milroe on the move, gonna keep it. And steps coming in. We liked what we saw on tape, and they're playing well.
Playing really well. They've controlled the line of scrimmage with a 4-man rush.
Burnip's punt lands in the end zone for a touchback, so it'll be Arkansas ball when we. It's an incredible scene. The stadium was packed about an hour before kickoff.
They do it right down here, Dave, that's for sure.
KJ Jefferson dumping it off. Satania with running room up the sideline. And a first down here after a gain of about 14. Dubinion straight ahead. It's going to be a good day for this Arkansas offense. He started the bowl game last year for Arkansas at 5 touchdowns a year ago. And now a design quarterback run for Jefferson at 247 pounds. He's across the Razorbacks this year as to why they've lost games that they've been in late. Off to a good start here. Let's see what Jefferson does on 3rd down and 2. He's got a completion and a 1st down to Andrew Armstrong, a guy that at Texas A&M. His first year with Arkansas. Ball at the 38. Second time they've been inside the Alabama 40 here in the opening quarter. And Jefferson faking the pitch. And sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Trenchel staying with it.
They're 3rd in the country in sacks. That's after losing Will Anderson to the NFL. 2.5 for Marshall on the year. Jefferson dumping it off to Tesla is back out there after getting injured on the last drive. On 4th down from this very spot, Cam Little buried a 55-yarder. And they're just going to run Dubinion. Check that A.J. Green, the backup. They have a Holder and Max Fletcher that you wouldn't expect to fake here. And another ball that is absolutely smoked. Kendrick Law, the deep man here for Alabama. Let's see if the Crimson Tide could get something going offensively. They've only thrown the ball once. But again, that's because of the pressure put on Milroe. He hasn't really had a chance.
Sensational so far this season, but that defense for Matt House, it's been very, very suspect. If they can round into shape, LSU will be a force to be reckoned with.
Milroe
he wasn't ready for it.
Ball on the ground.
But Alabama cannot be backed up in their own area.
3rd down and 15. Milroe looking deep. Oh, he's got a receiver wide open, and it's caught at the 40-yard line by Kobe Prentice inside the 10 and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Milroe.
Season-long completion, not surprisingly, and just like that, in one play, the game's tied, and then with the extra point, not only he's also 7th in NCAA history in scoring. And hammers this one through the end zone for a touchback. So Arkansas 6 prior to Nick Saban taking over. Dubinion off the right side, and he gets wrestled to the ground after.
Heavy hands, they get good extension and shed blocks so well.
Dubinion again. Up to the 32 for a game.
Been able to sustain 2 drives. How do you capitalize in the red zone and get some touchdowns?
Well, we've had a couple negative plays off of them as well, you know, on the drive. So we just got to stay out of sacks, negative plays. We had a sack to stop that last drive. I like the way our guys are playing. We're getting some positive yards on 1st down. I like the way our defense are playing. We had a bust on the long pass by Milroe. I like where we're at in the game, though.
All right, thank you.
All right.
And they come back with the quarterback run after spreading it out, and Jefferson did not get
down. Alabama wasn't letting it happen.
Fletcher to punt. And again, it takes initially a good bounce for Arkansas, but then heads sideways and is down at the 17. Check in with Matt in the studio. Houston game. The comeback by Stanford last night. I know it's early.
Wild.
Indiana, Michigan. I know it's early with Georgia Vanderbilt, but today feels like that day, or this weekend anyway. We're going to have some wild stuff in college football. McClellan on the carry, and he gets 2 yards to the 19. Brought down by Antonio Greer, who's filling in for the injured Chris Paul.
Well, it's that time of year, though, right, Dave? Like middle of October, teams are figuring themselves out, especially here this morning. Early kicks, are you a little sleepy, coming off a big win? College football Saturdays always deliver in the fall, Mr. Pash. You know that.
Nick Saban has never lost an October home game. Never. 31-0. Those are almost all league games. Here's Milroe going deep again for Burton, and Burton adjusts to make the catch. Jermaine.
One thing about Jermaine Burton, he attacks the football when it's in the air.
They go to McClellan. It gets upended at the 36.
A week ago in College Station.
Raydale Williams is the running back next to Milroe. Milroe in trouble and sacked for the 2nd time. 3rd down and 15 after the sack. Bringing pressure again. It's picked up. Milroe with time. Got a receiver again. It's caught for a 1st down. Ja'Cory Brooks, who had a
for Jalen Milroe.
The offensive coordinator Tommy Rees told us as Milroe pitches it here to Williams off the right side, down to about the 13 for a gain of. Milroe getting the check from the sideline. Williams gets the carry again. Knifing through the defense down to the 10. To put Milroe under center here with McClellan behind him on 3rd down and 2. A couple of tight ends in the game. And Arkansas bringing 10 around the line of scrimmage for the handoff here to McClellan, who picks a hole and has a first down. That's a good.
Some of the young backs as well.
So on 1st and goal, here's McClellan again, pushing the pile down near the 1-yard line. It ends here. Here comes a tush push, right? Milroe under. Here it is. Push from behind by the tight end Oots. And a touchdown for Alabama.
Tough to defend and stop. You got all that size and bulk up front of the offensive line, and athletic Jalen Milroe, Brooks, and then do something they haven't done a lot of. Line up and run the football into the end zone. Great execution there by this Tide offense.
What'd you call that last week?
The weak sneak, Dave.
At the passing touchdown, 79-yarder, 2 possessions ago, and it's now 14-6. Bama. This is in the field of play, and Satania going to take it here. And he's out to about the 23-yard line. Brought down by Jefferson. Going to keep it himself here. You know, talking with Nick Saban's going to be.
It was a national championship 4th and 1 on just a 3rd down package, and he raises the level of everybody within this organization. It's remarkable.
Jefferson keeping it again, and he's out to the 28. Previous week, what kind of a week of practice it's going to be? They had a big win, and they were all prepared to get yelled at all week long to not get complacent. Jefferson hit, sacked on 3rd down.
That defensive line.
Come after the punter. Fletcher gets it away. It's high and deep. Fielded at the 36, and fair catch here at Alabama. It's not just about getting great athletes and great football players. As Milroe off play action takes another shot. Middle of the field, incomplete. Diving it.
The proof's in the pudding, as they say, Mr. Passion.
Here's Jam Miller getting a touch off the left side. Ridden down at the 41-yard line by Brad.
Showing pressure on a crucial 3rd down.
There are the numbers that back up your point on 3rd down. Over 100 yards on 2 completions. Milroe waiting for somebody to come open, and it's caught for a 1st down by game. 9 yards per play, Tom, for Alabama so far. Miller with room inside the 35-yard line, and Jam Miller all the way down to. Now they go empty here with Miller leaving the backfield on 1st down at the 29 of Arkansas, and Milroe on a roll right now, lobbing it downfield. Another wide open man, an easy catch by Nyblack. Alabama
easy like Sunday morning for Jalen Milroe with his 3rd touchdown of this 1st half.
Record with the point after. Milroe told us he talks
student. I mean, geez.
I tell you what.
Touchback, it'll come up to the 25. I know Matt Barry's with me on the Mama's French Toast Breakfast.
I tell you what.
No dairy in season. It's a no-no for an announcer. Joey's got to know that. 1st down at the 25. Jefferson over the middle, incomplete, throwing high.
Part of Danny Enos's offense and have not had any success here early on.
Their defense got to be tired, got to get some 1st downs, but again, trouble running the ball. Dominic Evan on 3rd down, and it's 3rd and 10. The wide receiver screen, and a broken tackle by Armstrong. Fighting, might be short. Lined up behind him, shove him forward.
Well, they can't run it any other way so far today.
I think they're going to run this down and call a timeout. Matchup of that offensive line against that defensive line.
Could this be a fake? No, just a little bit of a delay there before the boot. McKinstry backing up, lets it go, and it checks up. And down to about the 16-yard.
Absolutely lighting it up today. 5 completions and 191 yards.
True freshman Justice Haynes gets the carry. And Landon Jackson with another. Just going to run it on 2nd and 9. But running back into the break tackles, Justice Haynes.
Here, really good vision and jump cut to get the 1st down.
Better field position. They open it up a little bit. Milroe On a crossing route, has a completion out to the 35-yard line. Isaiah. 2nd and 2. Milroe at time, launching to the sideline. Burton made the catch and got a foot down.
Field awareness by Jermaine Burton.
Arkansas bringing pressure. Milroe in trouble. Sack back at the 45-yard line. Landon's team with 1:09 on the clock. Milroe from the pocket again, taking another deep shot, and the receivers. Look at those numbers on 3rd down. 118 passing yards, 3 of 3. Milroe in trouble though, and knocked down back at the 40-yard line.
Big time rivalry. Can't wait for that one this afternoon.
Excellent punt, high in the air. Satania signaling, and the fair catch is made at the 10. That took.
We've talked about Lawson and Boygby coming off of one of his best games in his career. They were just loaded at all 3 levels.
Arkansas going to play conservatively here and just run Dubinion on 1st down. Again, you have a punter like holds Arkansas without a touchdown. 2 long field goals by the Razorbacks. All they have to shoot. Losing streak 2 years ago, still won 9 games. 3-game losing streak last year, still won 7 games. And a touchback, so Alabama will start.
On 3rd down, this Alabama defense playing as advertised in that first half.
Milroe to the air, and it's caught.
Actually shows.
No, they had those 2 field goals, and then that 79-yard touchdown pass just felt like a backbreaker as McClellan just
On the one side of the field.
Yeah, Nudie McGlovern didn't play last week because of a concussion. Did try to play early on, but meanwhile, McClellan with another big run. 1st down to
by this Alabama offensive line to start the 2nd half, and they get that running game going. Man, look out to complement Jalen Milroe and this passing attack. It's gonna be tough to deal with this offense.
Gonna throw here. Milroe stepping up. Another deep shot going for Burton, and it's incomplete.
But rare missed downfield shot from Milroe to Burton.
So McClellan straight ahead. Drilled by Landon.
Man-to-man in the first half. Can the Razorbacks secondary, can they hold up with these Alabama wide receivers?
Milroe tore it up on 3rd down in the first half. Has time here. Receiver. And the ball knocked half. Satania is the deep man. Gonna let this one go. And it goes out of bounds. Let's see where it crossed. Like it crossed around the 10. And the official will stop at the 11. So that's where Arkansas will have it when we come back. 2.5 minutes into the 3rd.
Back. Can't wait to watch that game here tonight in Chapel Hill.
KJ Jefferson going to keep it here on 1st down. They finally get something on the ground.
You've got to be able to push the ball down the field.
Going to throw it here. Jefferson getting rid of it, and it's incomplete. Had some pressure in his. Just 2 of 8 on 3rd down. Kind of feels like a gotta-have situation.
Andrew Armstrong.
He's been quiet since he caught a ball in the 1st quarter. KJ taken off and thrown down about 2 yards short of the line to gain. Off in here today. McKinstry is deep. Just got that one away. It was nearly blocked. Excellent punt, and it takes a huge bounce inside the 15. It rolls out of bounds around the 10. That is a 7 up with after hours and hours of study film.
You keep throwing Tom and me under the bus, I'm going to get you in one of those octagons.
All 4 tires.
For 1st down at the Alabama 11-yard line. McClellan, check that. Williams on the carry past the 25. Running backs. Jam Miller is in there now. We saw true freshman Justice Haynes in the 1st half, and Miller has a crease at the 40 and just runs through the defender.
Another nice run.
I'm going to run it again. Williams has room, and Williams is inside the 30-yard line and run out of bounds.
You're going to get better each and every play. Let's see if we can just wear these guys down.
Well, that's what he's talking to us. That's what he really wants to see the 2nd half of the season pick up for this team.
They're at 100 rushing yards right now. This give to Williams again. Why not? It's working. Based on the last month and how they played since that loss to Texas.
And it's about getting better each and every week That's exactly what this Alabama team has done. It's why Nick Saban said he really likes this team and the personality they've shown.
Milroe to throw. Everybody covered. Milroe on the move and throws it away. Longest active streak, and you're looking at a 30-yarder from straight on. And no problem for
run. What they have 14 straight years to be in the top 5. Let's go there.
What do you got?
I got to be honest. Maybe Bobby Bowden at Florida State, Penn State, maybe.
Here this season.
Midway point of the third quarter. Arkansas has not scored since the middle of the first, and they don't have a touchdown yet. Jefferson, as a flag goes down, trying to get out of there, and finally is
Holding. Offense. Number 44. That penalty is declined.
At Alabama and scratching the surface of what he's capable of doing with his defense.
The coach has said he's a future United States president, so he talks to everybody, he knows everybody. He didn't even know it was his wife. It just stopped her in the hall, started talking. They were talking for 25 minutes about life. And the captain said, by the way, this is my wife. Screen set up here, but it's read well. It's McKinstry standing around midfield. Another good kick. McKinstry backing up, and it takes another good Arkansas bounce before going out of bounds.
Coaching, and when you choose to come here, you never know when he could chew you out. And like people always say, you should be worried when he's not saying something.
Coachable pays dividends for Terrion Arnold, pays dividends this entire Alabama team.
McClellan, something Nick Saban and his staff have mastered over the last 2 decades. On 3rd and 7, Milroe going to throw. Fires over the middle and going upstairs, but unable to pull it in.
Didn't do anything. That's the question, Dave.
Right. I mean, done nothing since the first quarter, and you got to wonder about the confidence level of KJ Jefferson right now. Satania under it, and the fair catch made at the 23.
Oregon, obviously Washington, USC, and Utah, the 2-time reigning champs, all really good teams this year. It's going to be fun as they start to pick each other apart.
Flag down. Jefferson able to dump it off.
Illegal motion.
It will be.
Offense, number 6. Moving forward to the snap. 5-yard penalty.
It's a great league this year. Colorado losing to Stanford last night after leading 29-0 at halftime. Here's Tesla on the catch out in space.
This is that year. A lot of ball left to be played, but can't wait to see who that is that can ultimately survive that league.
Jefferson on 2nd down and long. Pressure in his face, and his arm got hit. 3-time captain KJ Jefferson. They need a big play from their quarterback. Instead, they just hand it off to Dubinion, being chased by Turner and shoved out of bounds on 3rd down and 8. A late flag. Go for it.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense, number 6. 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. Automatic first down.
We haven't seen a lot of mental error.
Looked like with Jaden Wilson and his hand up in the face.
First down since the first quarter for Arkansas, and it comes via penalty, and they should have been stopped. KJ Jefferson throwing it to Armstrong, getting it to a playmaker out in
number 2. Good things happen when he gets the ball.
They go empty. Jefferson to the air, and the pass is tipped at the line, incomplete. On 2nd and 10. Pressure on Jefferson. Stepping up and gets out of there. He's got all green in front of him. Jefferson inside the 30 and finally tackled by and a minute and a half remaining in this third quarter. Keep it on the ground with Green. And able to break an arm tackle.
Get your quarterback outside.
10th play of the drive. Jefferson stepping up and floating it down the sideline, and it's incomplete, and there comes the flag. Jefferson pulls it back, fires into the end zone, pulled in for the touchdown by Satania. The 81st career.
18 straight games now with a touchdown pass as an Arkansas quarterback.
At first, receiving. Kendrick Law deep here for the Tide. and just doesn't even look up. Going to be a touchback. Let's go to Matt Berry in the studio.
Okay, Jenna.
Yep, and again, can't wait, Matty, for that great game in Seattle, Oregon, Washington, ABC in about an hour. Milroe with the pitch, and Jam Miller is not quarter.
Yeah, well, I mean, we had 2 third downs. We got 2 penalties. We had them stopped on 3rd down and got a face mask penalty, and 3rd down here. We got a pass interference penalty, but you know, we got to get off the field on 3rd down. I said that to you before, and that's a real key when you got players like this that can run the ball and run quarterback runs. When you get them in 3rd down, you got to get off the field.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
4th sack of the day for Landon Jackson. Gonna have to give him some help.
3rd and 19. Milroe going deep, overthrows his receiver, and it's incomplete.
All in a double coverage. There's no question.
Meanwhile, Milroe, guys, 1 for 8. Last 8 attempts, just 1 completion for 4 yards. Good punt. Burnip backing up. Satania fields it on the 30. And gets taken down by 3 members. And they got the ball on their 31-yard line, trailing by 11. And they put together another good drive here. There's nothing on 1st down, just no room whatsoever to run.
Very, very interesting in the 4th quarter.
Alabama bringing 5 defenders here. Jefferson going to take off. He's got running room. He's across the 40, and he's to midfield. Finally wrapped up and brought down
By Tyrone Broden, and a big pickup by KJ Jefferson.
They go quickly here, get it to 10.
A little rhythm, a little confidence going here to start the 4th.
Dubinion on the carry. And he pinballs off defenders, close to a 1st down. Down 11, but making a move here. Little momentum and inside the 40-yard line. Jefferson pulls it back, but the pass is high. He's been pretty accurate this year. Jefferson around 70% completion rate. Alabama stacks the box, bring pressure. Jefferson in trouble, hit by Arnold. Jefferson won't go down, though. He gets out of there, and he dumps the ball off. It's caught inside the 20-yard line and all the way down to the 10.
Case's outlet in the flats and gums, and what a play by KJ Jefferson.
Dubinion trying the edge. It's not there. Wonder if a lot of guys stopped just assuming there'd be the sack after he got wrapped up initially. Here's a fade to the end zone. Incomplete. Going for Armstrong. Jefferson with time. Receiver is there. It's caught. Dubinion. It's a touchdown for Arkansas. Official just reset the play clock. Razorbacks going for 2. Jefferson fires, and diving is Armstrong, getting in for 2 points. Reaching out at 6'4". Once again, Arkansas in the game in the 4th quarter, as Little just hammers this one over the head of Kendrick Law. Against BYU, the game was tied.
Quit, and they're going to continue to fight. They've shown that here today.
Alabama going to try to run it here, and no room whatsoever for McClellan. Busted coverages. We'll see if they try to go downtown here, as a timeout is called. Alabama ball on the Crimson Tide 25. Milroe to throw. It's been a struggle lately. He fires over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Can find number 3 in a big 3rd down.
A lot of talk this week about improved confidence for Jalen Milroe in a big spot here. 3rd and 10, has time to throw. And
I don't know why Alabama has gone away from running the football on early downs.
We're moving people to start this 2nd half.
Burnip, another good punt. Satania has to back up to his 16-yard line. There's a flag down. Satania trying to get the edge.
During the kick, holding, receiving team, number 23. 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick. 1st down.
Going to be difficult back here. This crowd has come alive with Arkansas backed up.
We're going to run Dubinion in trouble and spun down at the. They ruled forward. Progress was stopped there, not at the 6 where he went down. So it's 2nd and 10 from the 8. Arkansas going to play it safe, and a good cut by Dominique Johnson. Finally grabbed the board. Again, keep in mind, there's really, for Alabama to make the college football playoff, no margin for error. They have to win, you would think, the remainder of their games. After that loss to Texas week 2. Gonna keep it on the ground, and a first down and more for A.J. Green, all the way out past.
And a very important first down.
Jefferson into traffic, gets caught. Big hit. Short yardage, they like to run the quarterback in this situation, but they're going to hand it off here, and Green picks a hole and gets the first.
Abandoned the running game.
That's right. Exactly right, Tom. They stuck with it.
Jefferson to throw here, try to set up a screen. It was well covered. That's an incomplete pass. Never questioned his toughness or his leadership, and those have been on full display here today. Has not made a mistake. No turnovers in the game. And trying to take the lead here on this drive. They run it, and stumbling for a 6 deficit late in the third. Jefferson to the air. Gets hit. And down he goes. With that 11-yard loss, they do have enough time. They have 3 timeouts, but they'll need to get a stop as McKinstry takes it in on his 25. He's tripped up at the 30.
A lot of things down the field in the second half. He has just been off. See if Alabama gets back to running the football. We haven't seen him utilize his athleticism and running ability either.
McClellan up the middle. Milroe to throw. 1 for his last 9. Gonna dump it off here, threw it behind McClellan, but he makes the first defender miss. 4-game stretch here in the second half. Play clock with 2. Snap to Milroe. He'll throw. Late pressure, and looks like a tap. Arkansas obviously needs to stop. Time to throw here for Milroe. Everybody covered. Milroe looking to run. Turns upfield. And new rule this year. So Alabama able to take its time, and Arkansas is going to have to start using timeouts. But you got a pre-snap penalty, which stops the clock.
Offense, number
Got a 2-yard gain on first down after the 5-yard penalty. So it's 2nd and 13, and Milroe will throw the ball. Pressure on, and he completed it! Now you would think they'll run the ball, but again, with just the 1 timeout left for Arkansas. Williams down to.
He didn't go into a hole. He stayed positive and figured out, how can I get better?
The pitch to McClellan inside the 40 and down to the 35. They'll take. And that bounce back throw as they go 3rd and 2 here at the 35. And again, Arkansas has to get a stop here. No timeouts left. McClellan turns upfield, breaks the tackle. There's a knee. 1 more coming. Alabama's going to go to 6-1, 4-0 in the SEC as a penalty marker down. A false start, but Nick Saban's still irate.
false start. Offense, number 2. 5-yard penalty.
To the players when they still just have to kneel it down twice. There's the first one.
Does after this game, as Mississippi State going to be in Fayetteville next week.
Jalen Milroe takes a knee. Nick than they had in the previous wins during this now 5-game streak with